said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. And the Sooners will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida's offense will have the football first. And off from the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And as he throws, wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's why they catch you, big fella.
He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Sooners offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. to the air. Buying some time. Got a little space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Fry. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Finds a little space.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job with quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fry. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
A designed run for the quarterback. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Gets it out fast.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Now the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Holland. Turning it on! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Gators send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And a great job by this defense, knowing it's 3rd and short, understanding the situation, playing very balanced with the RPO, coming up, tackling the running back, forcing the 4th down.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on 4th down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the 1st down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Pride. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Let's it go to the end zone. Pulls it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Gators in the hurry up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Holly. Finds a crease at the 20. He's stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got it in the middle, it's Prime. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get him this.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burns. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. And they've regained the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's in open space downfield. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught near the sticks. It's Dobbs. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple.
Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired. Physical in the second half.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of as he had been running wild. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Offense changing the play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He spins that thing down the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Gators will hustle to the line. The play action fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but he didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now, next down.
And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Punch it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Under fire. That's caught. It's Pride. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Showing off the arm. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Sooners are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking to throw on first down.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. his feet. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. He'll keep it himself. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Snagged in the middle, it's Burns. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB has more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Sooners are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up.
Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Holly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Gators heading quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. That's a fumble on the play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line. Got it right on the doorstep. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Ford. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This quarterback has been locked in, and he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Quarterback will keep it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Dobbs. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Ford. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's high. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play.
The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Cobb. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's a really good decision by the QB there. Third and short in the red zone. You know he was tempted, though, to try to force that football into a tight window. You want to move the sticks. You want to score a touchdown. But because you throw it away, you still have that opportunity if head coach decides to go for it here on fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now on the move. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at fourth and short. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now this is rolling the dice, and perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a